You've got some... What?
What? Hello and welcome to Valheim Multiplayer. Let's do our squats. I hope you're alright. Today guys, we're gonna ask the age-old question in Valheim. How tall can you build? How tall can you build? And we're going to build a treehouse in Valheim. Yeah, treehouse guys, you heard me right. And furthermore, how do you build a tall building in Valheim? Yeah, how tall can you build? Building a treehouse. How do you build a tall building? Right, so let's discuss this. You see, I have prepared. I've gone mad behind my house here. There's a tower of a madman here. And so there are some different things to think about here. The first thing is that different materials, to some extent, right, have different height limitations. Okay, so we have wood, we have core wood, and we have stone. And then over here we have these iron-clad wooden poles as well. Okay, and so how do you interpret these things? Well, when something is blue, it is on the ground, guys. It's on the ground. Okay. When it's green, it's fine, and it gets lighter and lighter green until it turns yellow, and then it's still a bit fine, but not quite as fine as it could have been. And then you get snow, by the way, when you come up a bit. And then it becomes orange, and that's really as tall as you can build. Now you can put something on top here, and it'll become red, like that. But then, as you can see, we can only go out one double or 2 single blocks here from this. And so this is the wooden pole. You can just build one higher really with core wood, but then again, as you can see, we can only go out 2 here, right? If we have it one lower, so at the same height, we can build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, right? So that's the thing. Now stone. Stone you can also just build as high. By the way, oh, I almost died then. You can build then poles here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the same with the stone. And then of course 1, 2, 3, 4 with the core wood. So that's the thing. And the stone is better though than the normal wood, because you can go out further. You can go out all that way up. Let's actually scroll up here or zoom up here and see. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 blocks out with the stone. So there we have it. Now the last thing to think about is the ironclad ones, and as you can see, you can go very far up indeed. Let's go up there. And if we follow this up, we can see that it's green a fair ways, right? It's still green here, it's still green here, and now it's starting to turn yellow, and then here it's orange, right? And it's still orange, and then it becomes red here. A reddish orange, we might say. And then here it's red, but we can actually keep stacking these, which I've done fair ways up here. So that is one method, but of course you can't put much on these poles here until they break. Now there is a trick here, and I'm gonna show it to you, and I got this from the internet, so it's not something I figured out myself. But if you put 2 ironclad poles here, you see this is blue and this is then green. But if you then put stone on top of it, that is also green. So then you can extend your thing a bit. And then we have to go up here again to show the next bit. So here you can see that the stone is then turning red, right? But then we have a wooden pole on top of the stone. And guess in the comments, what color is that gonna have? That's right, it's blue. This is considered the ground. So the way to build really tall here in Valheim is to start with 2 ironclad poles and then chuck stone on top of that and then start to build up there. That's basically it. And so we're gonna maybe utilize this today a little bit, but more than anything, we're gonna cheat the system as we build our treehouse. Yeah. And so here we are in the swamp. We're gonna build a swamp tree house. And you might think that's a nuts idea, right? But look at this here, right? I've started a bit of experiments here already. With these big trees, you see when I chop them, nothing happens. These big trees are unbreakable in the game. Okay, so we're gonna use that because look what happens when we put ladders next to, so that touches the tree here. They are all blue. Aha! And so I built the ladder up here. And as soon as it doesn't touch, so like you see these here, they start becoming green, right? I built the long ladder up these, snaking up these trees here. In between the branches. All the way up here. And, you know, I went a bit overboard. Now you see they were green here, right? But then as soon as I touch this branch again, it becomes blue again. So you can actually build up to the very top of these trees here. And then as soon as you do, like, this is the last blue one, so this is green, and then it starts becoming orange straight away, right? This is also blue, actually. So we could build our house up here. Now I want to go down a little bit, though. We're going to have probably like a lookout point. I mean, look at this. We're fairly tall up, fairly high up. This is fairly tall is what I'm trying to say. We're going to go down to the ground and we're going to look up. Here we are under the water. That's a fair bit up, right? So we're going to go down probably to this junction here or something like that. And we're going to build ourselves a hideout here in the swamp. Because obviously nothing can get us here except the terrible ghasts. Or wraiths or whatever they're called. So this will be a perfect location in the swamp for us to have our own tree house. Yeah, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plan this out a little bit. And we're gonna do jump cuts today. I haven't really gotten a massive amount of feedback on my time lapse, but I thought myself that it's great, right? But it was a bit fast, and you know, it was quite the ride to watch it. So I think I'm gonna try and use time lapses for more of smaller builds and like maybe segments of things and things like that, so I can slow things down a little bit, so it's easier to watch. And then we're gonna have to do jump cuts for the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna plan something out here, and I'll get back to you. And of course, when you do this, you will die. I fell off, I fell down. Oh my gosh. But we'll have a look at what I built so far. I've sort of started to lay the framework here, you might say, for actually building buildings. I've started with platforms here and platforms there. I'll show you in a second here. I've spread wood all around here, building and rebuilding stuff. So I might as well gather that as well, I suppose. And yeah, I fell right here. Uh-oh. I'll show you, if I can, what the point of all this... Ow! Stop hitting me, mate. Well, the point of all this is... He will hit the ladder, of course, but he won't be able to get to me now. So that's cool. So maybe I should stop being naked. So the going up here, it's the same to begin with here, and then right around up here, we break it off. And so it now goes onto a platform here, quite a sizable platform, with a ladder up here to this platform. And my thinking is we are going to build some sort of houses on these things. And then it also works its way up here. And then this is also the same a little bit here. And then we have a platform with a new sort of ladder here. And this is where I was building when I died. And yeah, the build camera mod is super helpful because you can go out here and you know, fix things up. Yeah, see, this can't be there, right? So this is what I'm dealing with, because it'll be in the way of the ladder. So we'll do that, and then this bit here is gonna be tilting. So this is where the Valheim Plus stuff comes in handy. There we go. We have the beginnings of a platform here as well. And yeah, I think I'm gonna build some sort of little house up here where you can overview the swamp for sure. And then, like I said, maybe a building on this platform down here. We can probably extend it a little bit that way if we need to. And then possibly something around the house here, right? Or around the tree is what I'm trying to say. On this level, and then some sort of... Maybe the portal house is going to be this. So this is where you sort of enter the build. And then you can go down to the swamp if you want to, or you can stay up here in the safety of our treehouse. Aha, I've just taken the portal down in our old house, and I'm gonna move it to our new shiny portal house. Let's have a look at it, yeah? So this is what the platforms look like from below. Now I think it's starting to look really cool, and yeah, we need to work with light, because those torches, the few torches that I have put up, they make a world of difference here, for sure. So here we go. It's hard to see, of course, but yeah. Here's the house. Wow, it's dark. You know what? Let's plonk a torch down straight away. I brought some extra resin with me here. Yeah, so here's the portal. Yeah, so here's the little house. I mean, there are branches in it, but you know, that's what you get when you make a tree house, isn't it? So let's plonk that down first of all. I just want to do this and make sure it works first, before we actually show the house. Okay, so there we go. Swamp. There we go. And here we are. So this house has a little balcony where you can watch over the swamp straight away. It has a little alcove here as well. I don't really know like what it's for, but I like that you can see you know, the underside of some of the other platforms. And then I made a window here for the trunk as well, just so you can see that you're actually in a treehouse. And I was just putting up fence here when I ran out of wood. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's take away that, and yeah, it's just a little house like this. From the distance, it looks really cool. I love it. I love build tree houses in Valheim. It's amazing. I think we have a visitor. Is he hitting me? Yeah, he is hitting me. Striking me. He's right in the doorway. They're not as bad as you think, to be honest. Although, of course, that being said, I am dying a bit. Having problems with the door, mate. And I got a chain. Nice. And now I need to repair everything. So, we have some updates here. We have a little storage shed here. I just tossed some chests in here. I'm gonna try and make something out of it later on. I've started, as you can see, putting up railings everywhere and things like that. I think this is gonna be just like an open area where we can watch things. This is a bit weird. I'll fix that later, maybe. Then if we go up here, this is where we have our crafting bench. And I'll try and add, you know, functions to it. Maybe I can add some down here and, you know, put them around the place here. And then this now leads up in a safe and secure manner to what I'm going to... wait a minute, what's going on here? Okay, the door is malfunctioning, but I'll fix that in a minute. Well, what I'm trying to sort of start to lay out here now as our sleeping area, and you might wonder, well, Vid, how are you going to be able to sleep? Because you can have no fireplace, but we can have one of these, and I'm going to plonk one of these right in the middle here, I think, and have like an opening up here. But that does mean I need to smelt 2 pieces of iron because I need to make a stone cutter over here. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see if I manage to do that today or what happens with that. But I thought, like a fairly unshapely, organic, that's what we can call it. Organically shaped sort of house up here could look cool. That's probably better, right? Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. That's the status update. There we are.
You've got some... What?
What?
Okay. First of all, I thought there was an abomination inside the house. Now I've just realised that I'm quite high off the ground.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are indeed. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, well, come here.
Wow. It's Swiss Family Robinsons, is it?
Oh, it's Last Kids on Earth. Have you seen that?
All right. No, I haven't, no.
You should see that. You should see that. That's hilarious.
Oh, this is cool.
I'm building the main house up here.
Is this the lavatory in here, is it?
No, that's the workbench area.
Oh, this is awesome. I have to say, I'm slightly jealous.
Are you now? Hey, you can go up here as well, by the way.
There's another flight. Oh, wow. Cool. All the way to the top of the tree.
Yeah.
Well, at least nothing's going to get you from up here. Oh, I nearly fell off the edge.
You did. Okay, it's not. Maybe health and safety is a thing to maybe come here. It's not quite in place yet. Okay.
I pressed shift to kind of creep.
Oh yeah.
And it's run, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. This is impressive.
I'm glad you like it. It's gonna be our new swamp base, mate.
Yeah. I feel safe up here, so...
Alright guys, let's have a look then. So I've decorated this with a few chairs here, just so we can sit here and watch these Surtlings go about their business. Our portal room, a little stool here as well, for that little nighttime rest, And then I've changed around quite a few things out here. This is still all the same. Yeah, you can sit down here as well. I've changed the storage around so it's more just a storage instead of just a house. The descent is still the same. Now you see something here. The stone there. It's just a stone arch on that tree, and that means that we can have a smelter here. So whenever we need to smelt up some iron, we can just go about our business here. I didn't put a kiln in here. I mean, we can easily freight kiln through the portal. And then we go up to this. Hey, look here. It is a octagonal house. And I am actually super chuffed. I mean, look at those eyes there. It's the Draugr trophy. We have a Surtling trophy as well here. There is a Leech trophy over there. And we managed to get the fireplace in here, which is great. And yeah, you can sit on these deer hide, you can sit on these stools with your feet on the deer hide rug is what I'm saying. And you can see beds and things in there. We have some drapes here to give some privacy when we step into the crafting room. I'm gonna have to get a forge here, but I need to freight some bronze to here first. Hey, look at this Wraith trophy here. Figured I'd decorate this with like the swamp things that we find here. Here's an abomination trophy. Looks like a modern piece of art or possibly a piece of driftwood. Yeah, but it's cool. And there we got a blob trophy. It's Blobbert, the blob trophy. And then we come into the bedroom. Yeah, with some sausages on the table. I don't know. We can sit here and eat, of course, by the fireplace. I have a bed. Bobbert has a bed, and Mantis, because she is a bit special, we keep her in the servants' quarters over here. Of course, And so that it doesn't blow in, we have some tarp up here as well. Now we can also go up from here through the roof here, like we saw before. And I haven't built anything up here yet, but I have done some experiments. And yeah, if we this arch here is resting on the tree, so it's blue, so we can just build up here. And I'm gonna have to build a little tower here, won't I? And yeah, we can get up to this here height. It's starting to get orange and red here, but man, we're high up. We're high up. Let's just to get a appreciation for how high up we are. We'll zoom all the way down to the bottom of the world here. The so-called ground. There we are, on the ground. And we're all the way up there. While we're in this build camera mode, we'll just have a little look at the treehouse from afar, from a distance. I think it looks great. I am so happy with it. It encompasses all the things I like. Organic building, bending the rules, and like haphazard architecture. I love it. And we're safe up here. We had a abomination wander around down there before, but he is no more. Yeah. Well, I mean, he wandered off, basically, is what I'm saying. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was all about how tall you can build in Valheim. We're standing up here as living proof of it. And it was about building this treehouse. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And let me know what you think in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye!